Hey, what's going on, guys? So this is my roommate Oscar right here. He passed out. So I want to show y'all something interesting. He was drunk the other night. I made him sign this contract. I don't know if y'all can see. I, Oscar, let's just hide that so no one knows the last name and no one can see my handwriting. Give Daniel Galley permission to wake me up at 03:45 weekdays to get jacked. I signed, then he signed.
Error.
Hey, tell the viewers something about yourself that not everybody knows about.
I'm gonna get jacked. You don't know that. I'm so hungover.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Daniel Galley with another motivating video. Alright, so as the title said, this is going to be how I knock back a buttload of pull-ups. First things first, it always cracks me up every time I get to a new unit and everyone sees me and they're like, this fool is all show, huh? Check it out. So if anyone watching this was in Pensacola with me, you already know that I can knock back pull-ups. I remember that second PFT over there. I knocked back 60 pull-ups and it was all written down on that little navmac saying, private at the time, Daniel Galley knocked back 60 pull-ups. Hey, and that ish was freaking motivating because a lot of people didn't think it was possible. But for me, I'm gonna try my best to help y'all out with knocking back some pull-ups. 3 big tips. First one, it's form, man. Pull-ups is 100% form. Now I'm gonna try and demonstrate by standing here to the side. Hang in there with me. If you can imagine a weight that's on the ground and you try to pull that thing up, more than likely you can pull up damn near almost your whole body weight and pull it up in this manner, correct? Because what you're doing is you're utilizing a lot more muscles than you would an actual pull-up. So that being said, you could probably rep out your own body weight in a row type motion like this for over 20, hands down. So basically what I'm trying to say is the range of motion to pick up a weight from the floor is going to be shorter than it would be when you're doing an actual pull-up. But here's the thing, a lot of people increase that range of motion habitually without trying to minimize it by creating a smaller angle from the bar relative to your side. Here's what I mean by that. If I'm here and I'm doing a pull-up, I see a lot of people pull the bar up like this, in this manner. But if you grab the bar like this, and then the ditty I use is throw your traps into your back pocket, you're actually pulling the bar in this manner right here. Now, that does 2 things. It shortens your range of motion because you're not actually pulling all the way up like this, and you're also recruiting more muscle groups from your lats, rear delt, and biceps. Because in this motion right here, where you're just doing it up and down without throwing traps into your back pocket like this, when you're doing the actual pull-up, you're actually only using damn near almost 50% of what you'd actually be doing if you throw those traps into your back pocket. Okay, that was the first tip. And honestly, if you nail that and just practice it, hopefully I have some videos here playing of me actually doing that, you'll actually knock back more pull-ups, at least 3 more pull-ups out the gate. Crap, I forgot my second tip. Tangible goals. When you actually train pull-ups, you can't go in there and think, hey, I'm just gonna go knock back as many pull-ups as I can, or at the end of every hour, I'm gonna knock back X amount of pull-ups. You need to treat pull-ups the way you would increasing a bench press. So you need to start building a standard. So here we go. Take a seat, grab a book, because I'm about to show you how to freaking program a pull-up log. First off, try to figure out what your max pull-ups is. So let's say it's 10. Now you got your baseline. That is your absolute, on a good day, sun's not in your eyes, you ate right and you took a shit, you knocked out 10, that's all you could do. Now, with that, you can start building percentages off what you should be actually doing for rep ranges and set ranges. So if it's 10, try to knock back 8 for 5 sets and try to see where you're at there. You probably won't finish all 5 sets, but you gotta tack down. Okay, on the 4th set, I could only do 6. Now you created a baseline. Now you can beat that in 48 hours. Be like, I did it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I now have a goal. On that 5th set, I'm gonna knock out 7. because that means I got better. Now you just quantify your gains for the pull-ups, right? You guys tracking? Because honestly, if you're just in there freaking shooting from the hip, trying to knock back pull-ups without actually like writing shit down and trying to keep those standards set and trying to knock them back, then hey, you're not gonna get any better. All right, last tip, a whole marine concept, right? Your back. Your back is a gigantic muscle. It maintains and stabilizes all the big lifts. All the big compound lifts are stabilized with your back. If you don't have a huge back, I can guarantee you're not gonna be able to deadlift strong, you're not gonna bench strong, you're not gonna squat well, you're not gonna overhead press well. Hands down, it's the thing that hones in all your horsepower from your toes up to be able to get weight up. So with that in mind, it works adversely. If you train hard as on the big lifts like the deadlift, train that for volume. For the bench, train that for volume. And the overhead press and the squat, and just maintaining those compound movements. Compound meaning you're using multiple muscle groups. Your back's gonna get freaking-gantic. Now, I've seen a lot of questions too say, how do I have such big rear delts, or how does my back round out so much? Scoliosis. No, I'm just playing. I actually train deadlift. It's my best and favorite lift. Now, I'm a little hurt, so I can't be deadlifting as much as I used to, so hopefully I can get back to that physique. But when I was deadlifting upwards of 500 pounds, my back was so grounded out and full that I can knock back pull-ups, like over 30 pull-ups weighing at 185 pounds. That's because those compound movements is what really gave me that really developed back. So I hope this video helped y'all out, and seriously, I can talk my ear off with the programming portion of this, but if you direct message me, I can guarantee I can hook you up with a quick pull-up regime that'll get you up there, all right? So hopefully that helped. Hey, till next video, peace. Wait, bonus tip. Hey, to get better at pull-ups, you gotta lose weight. Less weight means you're pulling up less weight, so you can pull up more. Hey, but that's a given.